The checkbox field is a useful way to allow your users to choose multiple values in a list. When you set up a checkbox field, you can either create a new list or choose one of your existing lists. You can even choose the same list to use for a drop-down elsewhere. All of these lists can be edited later in the Masters tab. In the validations, you can choose if there are a minimum or maximum number of entries you want the person to complete. Here's what it will look like for the user in a live form. If the results of a checkbox field are read-only during a later task, the approver will see all of the checkboxes and which ones are selected. In reports, the selected checkboxes will show as values separated by a pipe symbol. Now, let's say you want to write a condition based on your checkboxes. For example, my checkbox has all the different companies that may be active on a deal. If any of them are selected, I want to add a step for that company director. I have my parallel branch so that all 3 company approvals can happen at the same time. For the first one, rather than happening always, I want it to only happen when this company is selected. Here's the formula I'll use. It will say contains, then the field ID, then the value that I want it to select, equals 1. You can also use the contains all function if you want to only execute a step if more than one option is selected. I can do the same thing for all the other tasks too. Now, back in the live form, here's an item where I've only selected these 2 companies to be active on a deal. In the workflow, you can see that those 2 company directors are now active in the workflow, but the third one was skipped. That's how to use the checkbox field in KISSflow.